Hi, we are back after Active Directory installation. So once after installing the Active Directory, if you go in the notification tab, you will see promote this server to a domain controller. Presently, we have not promoted this machine as a domain controller. We have only installed the Active Directory. So let us check what tools have come over here. See, after installing the Active Directory users and computers, Active Directory, we get this option Active Directory users and computer, sites and services, group policy management. Earlier it was just a server. Now it has all these roles have come here. But even if you click on this, we will not be getting the that tool, that menu, because we have not promoted the server as a domain controller. So we are going to do that. To do that, click on the notification here. Promote the server to a domain controller. Click on that. So here we have three options here. Add a domain controller to an existing domain, add a new domain to an existing forest, and add a new forest. Add a domain controller to an existing domain. See, if you are adding an additional domain controller or a second domain controller, you can use this option. So in our case, we are installing for the first domain controller, so we cannot go with this. Now we will go for the second option. Add a new domain to an existing forest. No, we are not adding any new domain. We don't have, we are creating a new forest. So we have to give a name over here. I'm giving my channel name here, which is Joyroute, JOROUTE.com. Okay, click next. So it is validating that name, and you can see the forest function level is Windows Server 2016, and the domain function level is 2016. So here we have to give the restoration mode password. In some case, if some disaster happened or something, if you want to restore it, the machine Active Directory will be asking this restoration password. So it is really important while creating the production. You have to keep this password very highly secured and keep it separately. So I'm giving a password here. Okay, okay. Click on next. Click next. So it will be NetBIOS name. It will be what we have given. It will be loading over here. It will should show Joyroute over here. Okay, click next. Now it will be showing the path of our database, log files, and sys folder. So it's even an interview question where the Active Directory database is located. So you can see it is in C drive, Windows folder, NTDS. NTDS is the database folder. Even logs also will go to the same NTDS folder. Sysvol folder, again, it's in the Windows sysvol. So after creating, if you go to C drive, you can see all those folders there. Click next. The machine is reviewing the options, whatever options we have selected, it is reviewing it. Click next. So now it is checking the validating the prerequisites, whatever we have given. So it may take a few seconds. Yeah, now all prerequisite checks passed successfully. Click install to begin it. There has certain warnings. Warnings are fine. If error is there, it will not allow you to proceed further. So start installed. So we are promoting this machine as a domain controller. Windows Server 2022 domain controller have default security setting named allow cryptology algorithms. These are actually the latest thing. It is just notifying us with certain warning. Okay. So it may take some time for the installation. So meanwhile, we will make some changes to our local server. I have not selected the time zone here. This actually these things should be done in the prior to the doing anything in the server. As it is a lab environment, I hadn't taken it much seriously, but these are really serious things in the production environment. So you have to first you have to select the time zone, coordinator unit, change the time zone. Presently, I have to here UTC plus 4 as I am in Oman. This is the time, the time zone here. Okay, so click OK. And if you refresh it, it will be showing the timing, and even the timing has changed here. It was some other timing. So timing, this is part of really important. We have to work on that before installing the Active Directory and promoting the server to domain controller. So what about the installation? Is it yeah, it's still going on? So I think I will pause the video for a time being, and we'll get back to you once this installation is over, and we'll show you what all options we get post this installation.